Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for the Mets, Garrett Crochet. What do you have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And we're underway from Queens. Strike two.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
1-2 now. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Miles Straw stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1.
Ball one.
And that one fouled off. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball.
Oh, look at the stop. The feed for one and two. What a play. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Sliced hard but foul. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Back here in Queens. And the starter for Toronto, Jacob deGrom. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Yandy Diaz up now for the Mets.
Hey!
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Diaz wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-1. This one chopped up the middle, and that chance handled. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Juan Soto. First pitch misses. Soto, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ. That one ripped, but foul. Ball to strike.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. That one to first. Harper takes it himself, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Alvarez checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. A solo shot. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
That one fouled hard the other way.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Jays, Kyle Schwarber. Comes up empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Got him. One up, one down. Anthony Santander at the plate. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Aye.
Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game. So now it's Corey Seager. Foul ball there. In for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Over to Diaz, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Citi Field, here's the catcher for the Mets, Cal Raleigh. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Oh,
0-2 curve right
inside.
there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Ah, that hit
Perfect.
him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. In the air out towards right center. Santander moving under this one. One down. One out man at first. Here's Jose Ramirez. On the ground right side. Marte. There's one. Over to first.
No, he's in.
Safe. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
That is the inning. Back here in Queens, and now for the Jays, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. A solo shot, and we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ball, that's
one,
too high.
no strikes.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 2-1. Here's Ketel Marte. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And that one almost hit him.
Ball, that's inside.
The 2-2 on the way. That one inside. Look out. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Miles Straw getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Marte gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 2-2. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Up next,
very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Kirk in the box now. Takes strike 1. First and third, 1 down. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here's the 0-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there. The 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Oh, and this one gets away. The throw into second, but he's in there easily. Straw up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. 2 on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2.
Ball, that's down.
Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Ball 1.
the bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Yandy Diaz now.
That's a
First
ball.
pitch way inside, a fastball. Man at second.
As a pitcher, you know the
inside.
runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
That's
You don't
ball
want to get
3.
beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
3-0 down. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there and try to finish you off.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And fouled off. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 3-run shot, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-2. The new pitcher in the game, Louis Varland.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Alvarez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Part of the order
Ball
coming
2.
through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one in the dirt. Ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Man at first, nobody out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-2. Seeing if he could get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2. Got him. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. So digging in, Cal Raleigh. Hit by a pitch his first time up.
Yeah!
Alvarez, the base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground. And foul ball. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Lindor in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Swings through that.
Nope.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started, and now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Santander goes 6'1", 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Aye.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here comes Corey Seager. Grounded out his first time up.
That's a ball.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
Ball, that's up
Now
there.
this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Ball, that's off the plate.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. The Blue Jays with the tying run at the plate, top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That clips a corner. Seager off of first with 2 away. Fastball for a strike at 95.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
That's
Nope,
inside.
That's inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Outside
No,
and
that's a
low.
ball.
It's ball
Take your
4. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Freddie Peralta.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Marte in the box now, takes strike 1. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Ramirez. And that's the third out.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Tyler Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's outside. Ball 2.
That's too
That's
low.
ball 3.
Ball 3. And there's the automatic. Three-two now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Fly to center his first time. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 down, bases empty. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Ball, that's out.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. And the 0-1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw.
Well, these Jays finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That's ball 2.
Awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Payoff pitch. High fly ball out towards left center. Soto on the move. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's Ohtani. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. so important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball.
The next
Ball,
offering
that's it.
misses. Ball 3. And that'll bring
Ball
the
4.
tying run to the
Perfect.
plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Quick toss to first.
He's safe.
Ohtani back in.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run
That's
from
out.
first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Shohei on the go. And a ball and 2 strikes to the right side. And that one handled. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
So they turn to their closer, Devin Williams.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Runner edges away at second. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Fastball for a strike. That
Ball
misses. 3 balls and a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Thank you, mate.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
For the Blue Jays, number 22.
Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. And that's
Yep,
outside.
that ball went out.
2-2. Outside. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now into the ball game on defense, Dalton Varsho. He'll be out in left field.
Number 8, Dalton Varsho.
Here's Juan Soto.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. Tried to
Ball, that's
backdoor him
outside.
with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Hey!
Outside, and it's 2-1. Next pitch is outside. Up the middle, Seager tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh, one.
Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mets, center
Out of the
fielder,
bullpen for the Jays, Yariel Rodriguez. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. There's a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. That one at 95 missed up top. Now 1-2.
That's a ball.
Judge waits. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. Gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. So 2 down. So up next for New York, Cal Raleigh. That's
Ball,
outside.
that's outside.
And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2.
Next pitch a slider that misses outside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Man at first, and the batter now, Francisco Lindor. 0-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Jays, Corey Seager.
Ball.
That one at
That's ball
95, missed up top. Ball 3. That one
That's ball
misses.
4.
So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can
Ball
roll him
1.
up for 2.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's your 1.
That's a ball.
Seager aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is foul back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Harper down on strikes. Now the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game.
Ball 1.
Man at first, 1 away. The 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Going. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And just like that, they're within a run. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Ball 1 there.
Ball 2.
And that's
Ball
down
3.
and away.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And ball 4
Nope.
there.
Ball
Tying
4.
run is on base. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blue Jays have just one out left here. New pitcher on now, Huascar Brazoban.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That one lifted to left. He puts it away and down to it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
You
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets. About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starter, Chris Sale. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. That one missed. Next pitch is inside. 3 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Juan Soto. Foul ball there. Ripped on a line. That's on number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Yordan Alvarez in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Top of the zone for a called strike. Goes down looking. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for the Mets, Garrett Crochet. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's Yelich. runner-up in 2019. And a foul ball. Fly ball pretty well. His afternoon off right with a double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Ketel Marte. Tap foul at the plate. 1 out and a runner at second.
No, inside. No, that's outside.
Just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stay disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Now here is Junior Caminero. Hard liner.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. It's Aaron Judge now. This guy with light tower power. 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit! And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In for a strike, and it's 2-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now the Mets DH, Kyle Schwarber. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And he swings through that one. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that's a strikeout looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fouled off. He was late. Comes up empty.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Francisco Lindor. Two down, nobody on.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And
Ball
delivers
3.
outside. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone. That one fouled off. The 0-2. In the air, right field. Ohtani takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Matt Olson.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that's
No,
a little
that's
bit
too
high.
high.
Ball 1.
Off the plate.
Next
Ball.
pitch is outside. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting 9th,
2 down, base is
shortstop,
empty. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Dubon.
Ball, no. Ball 2.
Sliced hard, but foul. Right through there for a strike. And that
Ball.
one misses up and in. And the count is filled up. Good plate
Ball 4.
appearance
Take your
there.
base.
Able to take the walk.
What a battle.
next
It's
for
not
the
always
Braves,
easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run blast. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Yelich. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, out of the 3rd inning, Jose Ramirez up now for the Mets. Ramirez measures 5 feet 8 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. Up the middle, Marte. Jump throw. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. Struck out swinging his first time. That one not close. And that's ball one.
Hey!
The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back at Truist Park, so now to the plate for Atlanta. Ketel Marte. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play. And next for Atlanta, Junior Caminero. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Hey!
Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bear it.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Huascar Brazoban.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here is Aaron Judge.
Ball.
But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
A little out front there as he swings through it. That misses the zone. Ball 3. And Judge takes a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for the Braves.
Now in for the Braves, Eli White. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a pop-up. He's there. He's got it. 2 away. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Out of the fourth, Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Chris Sale ready to get back to work. And that one hammered. That's back. See you later. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The 0-1. Up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Schwarber batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
To the right side, and that's a foul ball. The 1-2.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Matt Olson. Chopped left side. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Mauricio Dubon getting ready to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one almost got him.
That's down. Ball 2. No, that's a ball.
The 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Take your
Looked
base.
like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
So back to the top of the order. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
And the 0-1.
Ball.
Got him. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Braves.
So they turn things over to the righty, Tylor Megill. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now it'll be Christian Yelich, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. There's a strike. Dubon off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him looking. That's out number 3.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Raisel Iglesias.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No. Ball.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's in there. Lindor wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, right side. Olson steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fought off foul. And
Ball
that's
2.
outside. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two. Got him swinging. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Flied to right his first time.
Ball.
And that misses. And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Marcus Semien.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
No.
Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Ball 2.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. There's a swing and a drive.
That's a foul ball.
The 2-2. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. There's a strike at the knees.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And
Ball.
that's downstairs and outside. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now here is Eli White. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Comes up empty. Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Swing and a pop-up. Guerrero. And that will end the inning. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Paul Skeens.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Ohtani up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. And that drops in for a strike. That's too low. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Substitution now at first base. On a pinch run for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Late with the swing there. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The next
Ball
offering
3.
misses, and now it's 3-2. Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. New arm out of the bullpen, Robert Suarez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Vladdy, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's a strike.
Guerrero thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Ahoy.
Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
To third, Caminero. Whips it across, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Welcome back, and
Number
here comes the
51,
closer, Freddie Peralta.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock
Leading
down
off for the
wins. So
Braves,
this game has
right
gone to plan
fielder,
more or
Ronald
less.
Acuna
Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That
That's
one
a ball.
misses. Ball 1. And
No,
another
that's a ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Next
Yeehaw!
offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Late swing fouled off. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. One away. Here's Matt Olson down. Has grounded out a couple of times. Ball 1 there. The Mets trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Inside.
Inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Close
Ball 3.
one doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4 there,
Take your
tying
base.
run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
2 ball. Into box again. Takes the strike. Fastball for a strike. On the ground, the first.
Foul.
Down the line, and it's fouled. Got him swinging for the K. Braves down to their final out. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this game.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That's in there. And the count 1-1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. This could end it. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.